We're playing on a brand new coastal town map. There's 110 soldiers versus 160 soldiers. Who will win? The smaller team with one clan or the larger team with multiple clans? Let battle begin. To start off, we move into the town via this broken palisade wall. We have infantry, archers, and of course there is cavalry in support for both teams. So here we are forming up inside the town on the outskirts. We spot some enemy cavalry doing some scouting as we wait for the rest of our forces and then move in deeper. As we do move in deeper to the town, we do spot the enemy infantry over there near that church. So we move forward to form up and engage. Just as we're advancing through the streets, we spot an enemy line coming from a side street and we use our opportunity as they're separated to attack straight away. The battle has begun. Whilst we are fighting here, the rest of the enemy is closing in on our position from our rear. They have formed up nicely, you just saw a glimpse of them then. But we need to finish this line first before we can turn around and fight the rest of the enemy forces. Our team will be engaging at the moment as we push these guys back through into the alleyways. As you can see, the engagement has begun. I'm going to be saying the word engagement a hell of a lot. Here we are, we're finished with them, we're turning around now as the cavalry come in from both teams. So one side, the smaller team, is made up of one clan. We are the Bretonnians. You'll see us in reds, yellow and blue and black. And the other team, the much larger team with multiple clans, they will all be Valandians. So look out for the sergeants, the crossbowmen, and of course the knights. I go down, but I'm not out the fight yet. I can't see the numbers of the teams at the moment, so I don't know who's technically winning, but I'm getting the feeling that there's a lot more enemies still on the field, slowly encroaching around our position. It is looking pretty bleak as banners fly for both teams. It's lovely to see banners on the battlefield as I take a spear to the face and finally do go down as the enemy crash into our remaining forces, and the floor of this town is painted red with the dead and the dying. It looks like the enemy Valandians are defeating the Bretonnians in this first round, but we're not out yet. There was a few archers making a stand near the church. It won't last long, but the glory of Bretonnia will reign on as we are ready for the next round to fight this larger foe. To the start of the second round, we're moving again through the palisade, moving through the small wheat fields, heading towards the outskirts of town.
Enemy spotted.
Enemy spotted, I say to my boys. We move forward for another engagement. We need to defeat as many as we can before the larger force gets here, but we haven't got long.
Alright guys, get ready. Get ready to face left and charge. Get ready. Follow me still, and then charge. We need to finish these guys quick, guys, because this is how we get the edge. Push them. It's alright, we'll get them. Oh, Christ, a lot of them.
They're all here.
Yeah, but look at them. Half of them aren't doing anything.
They're pushing us back.
That's it.
The enemy cavalry is hitting our right flank.
Thank you for that.
Our battle line is starting to fold under the weight of the large force pressing against us. Each of my men fighting 2 or 3 soldiers at a time.
Oh, so random.
But we are still holding. It's not about who wins or loses, but it's about the fight that takes place.
Try and do these up attacks, boys. Right, pull back, boys, pull back behind the wall. Pull back behind that wall. Get back to where the archers are, boys. Another bloody battle.
And the final stand of the Bretonnians for this round is the archers behind a small stone wall. But with enemy cavalry, infantry and archers closing in. That only lasts so long. It seems the numerical advantage is being felt by the Bretonnians. Before we're defeated again for the second time.
Oh yeah, we're holding this archway. There's a load of them down here.
Bit of a spoiler, but this next round we lose again for the third time. But what an epic fight. We hold them in the alleyway. They push us back down the street.
Right, guys, pull back, guys. Pull back together. Shields up, pull back. Back to where we came from.
But we managed to rally together, and our allies come from around the corner.
Flag, boys. Get to the flag, get to the flag.
Giving us an epic moment of where we push back against the enemy.
Shield wall with the rest of the Reds and the flag. Stay at the flag, boys. Stay at the flag.
To victory, boys. Or to death.
Get stuck in. Yeah, I guess we are. This is a brutal fight, boys. Get stuck in. Infantry from behind. Infantry from behind. Yep, thank you. I'll pass it on.
As soon as our morale increases again, as we push the enemy back into the alleyway, the enemy does come from behind at another angle soon enough. And we slowly but surely get whittled down by their arrows, by their cavalry, and by their swords, axes and maces. Good game. And here's the nail in the coffin. The alleyway shield wall pushes in to an uncohesive line. On the next round we go right this time, down to the beach itself at the bottom of the map. This is going to be a brutal round. Down to the wire, this one. It starts off, we push slightly into the town itself, the marketplace.
And right, make it, follow it nice. Move up the stairs now. Move up the stairs now. Terry, come back down. Charge them, boys. Destroy them. There's not many. They're friends here. We can kill these guys quick. Don't see how they're fleeing. Be careful of those blow, though, guys. Don't. See that? We're killing them. They stand a chance. Don't engage. They pull back. Don't chase up the stairs. Alright, left face. Oh, yes, it. Charge these guys coming in. Charge them. Push them up those stairs, guys, but don't push them up the stairs. Just hold at the bottom.
We're managing to hold the enemy for now, their larger number coming down that smaller corridor as the rest of our forces engage elsewhere in the town itself. We seem like we have everything under control for now, but I assure you it is about to turn into chaos as enemy cavalry.
Enemy cav, alright, let's get him. Let's get him, boys. Let's get his spears out and kill him.
This cavalry has disrupted our formation, and on the left alleyway, one of our other allies has also pulled back.
Oh shit, pull back, guys. Pull back to the stairs, to the beach.
We have no choice but to abandon the town, abandon the marketplace, and pull back to the beach where our archers are lying in wait.
All the way downstairs to the beach, all the way down.
It's a hard fight though, and they know we're retreating, and they push home.
Pull back down, boys, pull back down. Down to the beach.
Sensing the blood like true predators, the Valandians close in on our position. I go down, but we are not over yet. Pulling back onto the beach, some of our infantry do survive, quite a few of our cavalry, but all of our bowmen are here, and they are ready to do a last stand on the beach itself. Strings pulled back, they begin to fire at will at the oncoming enemy. Their cohesion is a bit sparse as they make their way onto the beach, pursuing us still, running into our arrows. A couple of infantrymen on our side, not many. Quite a few of cavalry, and those cavalry, nearly all those cavalry are ours, the BRE. And then the enemy is beginning to form up again. Their leaders shouting at the men, telling them to begin. As they move towards the last stand of the Bretonnians on the beach. Large force on the right, and multiple infantry across the beach on the left. As they come in to charge the archers. The archers put their bows away, and the majority of them charge back at the larger formation as the left infantry fight back at the formation over there on the left. And the enemy, our cavalry come in, taking picks at the rear lines of the infantry. It is a very close game, down to the wire, like I said. Fighting over the rocks, slipping on seaweed, as spears, swords, axes and maces crush into the flesh of well-trained soldiers, digital soldiers. And now it's just skirmishes of 1v1s, 2v1s. That archer's running away. That sergeant's got 2 archers on him. There's a man with a flag on the left-hand side. There's a couple of cavalry still fighting against some enemy cavalry. Slowly but surely we are picking away at what's left of the enemy force. But there's still a small contingent of enemy archers that are firing over. You might see the odd arrow coming. I'm sure I zoom over. Yeah, here I go. I zoom over now. What's that? 3, 4, 5 bowmen. Trying to make the difference. It looks like we've won this small fight over here. That was such a close game. Such a close game with that epic engagement in the marketplace, in the town. We got pushed back down to the beach. They charged us. We fired at them with arrows. And then a last stand down to the wire. Great. This one does go to the Bretonnians finally for the 4th round. We finally get a victory. Good going, lads. As Sigmund says there, 50 plus and a win. It is so hard to win against such odds. Moving on to the next epic battle. Here we are moving down to the beach itself before we move up into the town. But just as we enter the town, we notice the enemy is swarming the alleyways already.
Keep moving down there.
So we are forced to slightly move backwards as the enemy also come down onto the beach on the right-hand side, facing the rest of our allied forces. But we need to hold this left flank, otherwise we'll be completely surrounded.
Step back.
We step back.
Step back.
To more favourable terrain.
Keep tight together, boys. Keep tight together. Don't lose your formation.
We don't want to get encircled by that other formation.
Charge right or left. Yeah, charge right.
And the orders are given to charge right, and some of us to hold the left side still. We are splitting our forces. Not a good idea, but we need to do what we can to fight back. There's another fight going on over there near the beach. Sure, as we push in here in the flank of that other force, but the rear is having a bit of a hard time. I'm holding the flag, as you may notice. I've given up my command for one battle. It brings me honour to hold the flag. I don't know yet, but I can actually put it on my back. Use my shield. So we repel the forces from the beach and push them into the town. There's still quite even numbers left on both sides, but they are not in a cohesive force as much as we are. We've got a bit of a better blob than them, you could say. They're fighting tooth and nail though,
there,
as we struggle.
Keep your shields up if you're not attacking.
As we struggle to go up the hill.
Oh, you can, can't you? Oh my god.
Discovered.
Push forwards, boys, with the cavalry.
With the cavalry, we go on up as I get my shield out, put the flag on my back, and we charge forwards into the enemy lines, up the hill, into the town.
Nice, boys, nice.
This battle is not quite over yet. We need to finish them all off, and they are losing morale. They are bowmen on the roofs firing down on us.
Pull back, pull back. Shields up, shields up.
Get those shields up. They have got the arrows knocked. We pull back.
There's one archer on his own up there. Oh no, the cavalry gonna get him.
And then we make our way up these stairs with one last scrap.
That's charging, boys.
Against a rallied enemy.
Running back, boys. They're scared.
But they're scared. They're low in morale. And our flags are at the front of the fight.
The archers are.
Great battle, great battle. I'm editing these a bit more too much. You know, it's getting a long video, so I'm trying to chop them up a bit. So I'm sorry if it doesn't make as much sense. But if you're with me this far in the video, you've been keeping a close eye on everything that's going on. We're not winning the overall rounds at the moment. We've got one more battle left. As we take this one. Here, though, we do not go into the town, and neither do the enemy. We meet them on the plains of battle. I hope you don't mind black metal. This is my friend's black metal band, Wolven Crown. It's a brilliant song. Here we are, the enemies formed up very, very nicely over there as volleys of arrows start to come over towards us. Some of the enemy is moving over, but we are all racing to the top of the hill now. And as we get to the top, the peak, the battle begins. Enemy are moving up on the right hand side and the left. Cavalry are circling around the fight from both teams. Our archers are behind us at the moment, trying to get into a good position, but it's taking them a while. The battle is getting messy. I'm getting low on HP. Men are dying on both sides. I go down. We'll have to get an overview. Here we go. So it looks like there's a lot of red surrounding the top of the hill, but we are fighting tooth and nail. The reds, the blues, the yellows against the Valandian invaders on this Bretonnian town. You can see in the top right corner archers firing down the hill very nicely, but there is also archers firing back at them from across the hill. as the enemy, step by step, make their way up towards the bowmen, making another epic stand on the rocks. Look at that battle. Beautiful. The Order of the Lake in black robes. The duchies of Couronne and Gascony, French regiments, and the yellow and blues are the Aquitani, the English speaking of the BRE, as a small unit of red infantry is making their way along the left hand side. But do they need to do that? There's not many of our infantry. There's easily double the enemy there. Look at them pushing up now nicely. Very nice push from the Valandians. You can't be biased towards the enemy when they attack so well. And we are reeling back now. Reeling back the catch. The archers have gone into melee mode and charging the flanking forces. But there's so many enemy left. Godfrey. Too many men. The song you're listening to is about the Battle of Nottingham Castle in 1194. I don't know about that battle, but maybe I'll explore it one day with you guys. As the archers make another final stand, taking many lives with them. But ultimately, the Valandian horde, the Valandian regiments, the clans banding together, destroying the BRE on top of this hill in what is a symbolic fight for this overall game. The BRE fight with ferocity, the hearts of lions, but ultimately the Valandian red wave comes in. There's their flag. To the top of the hill they plant it as they ultimately destroy the smaller side, yes, but the bigger clan. Okay, here's the last battle. There is another fight I don't show. It's because they win, ha. And this is the last battle we actually have of the entire game. In the outskirts of town.
Catch up at the back. Go, go. Get to the back. Who's at the back? Hector, you're at the back. Tybalt, Julian, you're at the back. Go, go. Arthur, what are you doing?
Here we are fighting along the outskirts, along the palisade. We've caught an enemy infantry unit out.
They've taken the fight too early. They shouldn't have. They don't want to fight us, but we're going to make it.
That's it. The enemy is reeling backwards because we've caught them off guard, away from the rest of their forces. I go down though to a bolt, a heavy barbed arrow. We take them out and we regroup the rest of our forces near the centre, not near the centre of town, on the outskirts of town. Here comes the majority of the enemy. I'm down, it's hard to command the men.
This is going to be a big squeeze here, boys.
Big squeeze here between these houses. But the enemy is coming around the left-hand flank. Look at that cavalry in the distance. You don't see much of them, unfortunately. And we need to call the boys back because that unit going around the left flank will destroy our archers and then flank us.
Fight the guys behind you. That large infantry unit is coming from the left, Thierry.
I tell Thierry. Thierry is my captain, my ranking officer. He's taking over.
That's it, guys. Towards the palisade wall right now, guys. You have to go to the palisade wall now.
I don't normally give orders when I'm dead. I think it's a little bit cheating, but
go in there, yeah, because they're going to get shot and they're going to get pincered by us.
When you're 8-9 rounds in,
you did it wrong.
You just get going.
Randall, go. Arthur, you're going the wrong way. Michu, you're going the wrong way. Giscard, you're going the wrong way. Pull back.
Pull back or die alone. We need to win this fight at the palisade. The archers are firing from the top of the palisade at the men who have flanked them. We came into their side flank.
Massacred them, guys.
And we are massacring them. And that is the turning point of this fight. If we allowed them to kill our archers and then come round to our rear, I reckon they could have taken this one. Great fight. Great battles. I hope you enjoyed everything, guys. If you want to join us, details are in the description. We are very busy. We do accept everyone, all skill levels, and we want to keep growing. But there's only so many of us to do our recruitment process, which is like a 15-20 minute process, because we want to make sure you understand what you're joining, what the rules are, and that we are a right fit for you. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this long video, about nearly 20 minutes, so thank you. If you watched all of this, let me know in the comments. The people who watch all of this are the people I want to keep making these videos for, so thank you all. Have a bloody good day. Glory to Bretonnia, and finally, glory to the Empire.